the type that's gonna go get it. No kidding.
Bumping that Nipsey to get a little pumped up, guys. Good morning. Good morning. If you guys don't know about that Nipsey Hussle, man, he has some crazy lyrics. Even if you're not really into like hip hop, West Coast rap, it's definitely something that I listen to. And I definitely feel that guy even before he passed away. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Entrepreneur for sure. Yeah, he was in the rap game, and that's where he got his, his name. Well, the streets before that, if you guys know anything about that, but most of you probably don't. I've been around the block, I guess you can say. Jeremy Marquez has lived quite a life, including knowledge of the streets. So let me get the Instagram set up here. This is a special edition for those of you that are on Facebook. And if you're on YouTube right now, if you hop over to Facebook, you're going to see, instead of my face, you're going to see a platform view. So you'll see red X, you'll see leads, you'll see names, you'll see phone numbers. So I'm going to do on a screen share over there. I'm going to pop the Instagram on. Put some of this stuff away. That West Coast flavor. All right. So we're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. On Facebook, for those of you that are on there, you'll see we're doing a view of the RedX platform, which is what I use right now because I have a partner associate in California that allows me to use it. Shout out Tommy Quinn. If you guys are looking to buy or sell some property in the Santa Rosa, Northern Bay Area, surrounding areas, Napa, Petaluma, basically the whole Northern San Francisco Bay Area, Tommy Quinn can help you with that. He's a listing agent. That's what he is. However, he can help you guys buy property too, of course. You know, TQ, shout out. Thank you for allowing me to use the platform. I will make sure to switch the settings back after. Little inside joke Tommy and I have. I'm sure hopefully that made him smile. All right, so here we are, guys. Fantastic Friday, right? Fantastic Friday. To me, it's just another day. It's another day that we have to be able to grind and to be able to help people. Let's see. I forgot I started a Google Hangout because I was going to do something a little bit different, but I decided to do the screen share. So I'll start this video off like I do most videos. I am not a professional video. So I already got hit with the copyright because of that Nipsey song. That's funny. I'm not a pro vlogger or video maker. I specialize in making cold calls. I'm a telemarketer by trade. I'm 39 years old, and I've been on the phone grinding since I was 16. I love it. I love being able to hop on the phone and make something out of nothing. Using, calling somebody for the very first time and never speaking to them ever before and establishing a relationship with them and creating a client for myself or for one of my clients. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. So most of you guys know that I'm also on a mission to acquire a multifamily property for myself. And I'm going to be documenting my journey of not having a property like today. And throughout the process of getting this property. I'm currently in Marathon, Florida, which is in the middle of the Florida Keys. Staying here for a few more days before I continue on my travels. For most of you that follow me, you probably know that I'm currently halfway through a nationwide road trip, a digital nomad trip, I guess you can say. I started in Sacramento, California back in July, and here we are towards the end of September, and I'm down in the Florida Keys. I continue to travel probably throughout most of October, continuing to work as I go, grinding. As long as I have a device and an internet connection, guys, I can make things happen with what I do. I love what I do. I work with real estate professionals worldwide. You guys hire me to do different things. Mostly what I do is I make cold calls for you guys and set up appointments for you to be able to create new business. Mostly real estate listings on the retail side. However, I have a lot of experience on the wholesale side as well. Speaking of wholesale, I'm in the process of getting into the multifamily real estate game. So today, just to get warmed up, we're going to make some calls in Detroit, Michigan. I've already pulled some leads here. And I've already created a filter. We have 29 leads of anything from duplex, 3, 4, and on up properties. There will probably be some single family homes mixed in here as well. And it's a real simple pitch, guys. So the big thing is I have to understand the mindset of the people that I'm calling. Okay. I'm calling property owners. Most likely they don't live there. Most likely it's an investment property. A lot of times they have multiple properties, and this is just another one in their portfolio. Okay. My goal is to be able to talk to a decision maker or an owner of a property and have a conversation and have and find out if they would sell the property if the numbers made sense, right? Would they accept an offer? Would they even entertain an offer realistically if there was an offer on the table for their property, right? And then from there, we'll get some information from them and create a relationship and take it off of that first call. But the type of information that I'm looking to gather is, okay, it's a 3-unit property. How many units are filled, right? And what are the rents looking like? How much are they paying for rent? What are the lease terms? Because the ideal property that I'm looking for, it doesn't matter where it is. Really, it's just a matter of the setup. I'm looking for a 3 or a 4-unit property. I would like for that property, and in order for the finance and everything to work with my lender, with my money guy, I need it to be occupied. Besides 1 unit, I need 1 unit to be open, but then I need it to be occupied or be able to occupy it. Show that it's easy to rent it out. I need to show that the property will be self-sustaining. Okay, so that way it's a fail-proof loan. And then also the secondary, I wanted to follow by Grant Cardone's 1% rule. Okay, if there's 3 units and the rents are $600 a month, okay, so that's 600. That's 1,800, right? That's the rents. I don't want to be paying more than 1%. So you multiply that, okay? So to me, if the property is $180,000, then the rents need to be no more than $1,800. If the property is $1 million, it's $1,000. Excuse me, that's 1%, 1,000 of $1 million. So we have to reverse engineer that. The reason being is because when I go in and buy this property, there's going to be probably some work that needs to be done. And with that, I'm probably going to raise the rents when it's time to do that as well. So I need to have some room there to be able to show a profit as well. So the deal needs to make sense. And here's the thing, I'm new at this. And so I have partners that I've partnered with that once I find a property and I feel like that it may fit in the box that I'm looking for, I'm going to shoot it to them and they're going to look at it for me. And we're going to look at it together. And I'm going to document that for you guys as well. So you guys can see that meeting and see what we're looking for. Because this is an educational piece, not only for me, but for all of my followers as well that are potentially looking to do something similar to what I'm doing. Now, this isn't my main thing. This is just something I'm doing to demonstrate some of my sales skills for you guys, to give you some insight, and then just make some calls and to kind of see where it goes. But that's the in-game result that I'm looking to do here with these calls, is I'm looking for a property. Now, I'm probably not going to buy a property in Detroit. So these types of calls that I'm doing, when I find a property, what I would do is I'd refer it out to another wholesaler or a local agent or broker, and then they would just handle it, and we'd work out some sort of a commission bonus. So like when they get paid, I get paid. Let's see. Let's get some music on that's non-copyright music that we can play. without getting hit with the copyright in here. That's pretty cool.
Was exhausted.
Just have that playing in the background. Check out what we got going on Facebook here. See who's over here hanging out. You do need to be following jmarqeting over on YouTube in order to comment or even see the chat, I believe. So just hit follow. And that's funny. YouTube already muted my part of my video because of that Nipsey song. I wonder if they're going to hit me for this thing too. Give me just a few minutes. I'm going to get this, do some business pieces here, get this shared a few places. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions or comments, please use the chat to do so. On Instagram, just use that question mark button. And when you hit that, it turns this session into a Q&A. And if you start doing that, and that'd be awesome. I've never been able to have an actual Q&A session because my followers don't interact as much with me. So if you guys are watching, just interact a little bit and let's see how this this Q&A feature works here, please. Or not, and just go ahead and unfollow me. Pull the stream up here. Okay, and we'll pop over to Red X and get that going. Please. Okay, you guys don't need to hear that. I'm going to share this in the Red X prospecting group. I know there's a few agents in there that like to come hang out sometimes. And then also put it in my my buddy's real estate group. He allows me to cross post. Some groups don't like me cross posting my stuff because they think that I self promote, which I do. But there's a lot of my content that I'm just sharing my cold calling, and that's really why I share it. But I understand, guys, if you don't want me posting my content in your group because I'm a savage on the phone and you don't want me taking your clientele away. Only a few realtors really fit into the box of people that I would work with. So as far as my cold calling, I don't work with just any realtor or any agent or any broker or any wholesaler. I want to be working with guys and gals that are killing it, that can close. Because once I set up an appointment and I get you guys face to face, I need to make sure that you're able to convert that and you know what to do with it. Like you're not like you've been on hundreds of appointments. You've done this hundreds of times, and you have and going on a listing appointment for you is like a walk in the park. Some of you guys have no clue even how to handle a listing appointment, but would be willing to pay me to set appointments up for you. And that's just not the type of realtor I want to work with. Unfortunately, I've done that in the past, and it ends up reflecting negative on me because at the end of the day, I'm the service provider, and you guys are hiring me to get results. And even if I'm setting appointments for you, which I've done for some clients in the past, and they weren't able to convert that, it looks bad on me. And they end up canceling after a few months. And then I have to fill their place. It's not only a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, but it also ends up reflecting negatively on me when they make comments about the service and they say they didn't get any a return on their investment. But the truth was they just couldn't convert when I got them face to face. That was the truth. Because the end of the day, if I'm making calls, I'm creating leads. I'm setting appointments. It's just going to happen every single day. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of if my clients are able to convert once they get face-to-face. And so that's why I only work with realtors that are doing 3 deals or more every month for a year. I need you to be a closer. So any agent or broker that I work with has been successful at converting. So I look at your track record, which is all public records. And one of my pre-qualifiers is, hey, how many listings are you doing a month, right? And if they answer less than the minimum amount, then I talk to them and I gear them towards my training program, and I work with them on training if they want to train, because I can't accept money from you just because you're willing to pay. I need to be able to work with agents who can close deals. Bottom line. Okay, so we're making calls in the Detroit area, Oakland County. This market is an up and coming market. Property values are going up out there. They're just starting to do that, and so it's hot. You know, a lot of these properties are super run down as well, right? A lot of them are abandoned. That's fine. We want to buy those. Somebody wants to buy those. I can refer that out. If you're on Facebook, you can see how I'm blowing through. And if you have questions on what I'm doing and how I maneuver through the platform, ask. That's what this session's about. And if you're on Instagram or YouTube, hop over to my Facebook and you'll be able to see a platform view of what I'm actually doing step by step. And I'll put a link here for you guys. If you're on Instagram, just pop to my bio, and on my bio, there's a link to all of my socials. Just go to jmarqeting Facebook page. What's up, YouTube? Looks like we got a few people on here. If you have questions, put it in the comments. Please put in the comments where you're watching from.
Thank you for calling Page Star Realty. If you are
So we are calling in the Detroit, Michigan area. Anything from single family to multifamily. This is a multifamily. One thing you'll notice is that when you're calling multifamily, sometimes you're going to get the tenant or past tenants. Okay, so just
please leave your message.
Be aware that you're not always going to get the owner. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of skip tracing to find the owner. And for you guys that have those skip tracing services, good morning.
Please leave your message for.
Some of them are good and some of them are BS. So be careful when you're investing into those skip trace services. Some platforms like Mojo has that built in, so you can have skip tracing. You can pay for it. I think it's like $30 a month. It's definitely worth it. So that would save you some time there. That's one thing I am not able to do with RedX, unless I paid for an outside service to do that. But then that would mean a small investment and also potentially some time. So I need to send them my leads every day, which isn't realistic, because like this list right here, I just pulled this list. A lot of times I want to pull a list and then I want to call it right away. I don't got time to send it over to the skip tracing company to give them 24 hours to skip trace. I don't got time for that. What's up, Facebook? Say hello in the chat. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. You have to be following jmarqeting, so just click follow and then you can access the chat. We're making calls in Detroit, Michigan right now. Why? Because the market's hot out there. Property values are going up, so we're calling property owners to see who's ready to sell. Simple. Hello?
Please leave your message for.
You know, I need to get my number verified. I know that because there's a service I can use.
Hello, it's Dave speaking.
Hey, Dave. Jeremy calling about the property on Hazelhurst. Are you still the owner of that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, calling about 160 East Hazelhurst in Ferndale, Michigan.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Gotcha. I must just have bad info. Have a good one. Okay, so I could try to flip that and be like, hey, are you looking to buy or sell? Because I just created a $600,000 listing lead doing that. However, I just hopped off the phone. That's fine because we're moving on to the next. But sometimes, guys, when you have a wrong number and the guy's talking to you and he's not getting off the phone, be like, hey, I apologize. I won't call you again about that. However, hello? Hi, I was calling about 139 East Marshall. Is this the owner?
I don't know what that means, so probably not.
You're not. It's a property in Ferndale, Michigan.
Nope.
Okay. Well, while I got you on the phone, are you looking to buy or sell any property I can help you with?
No, we just bought a house and we love it and we're not going anywhere.
Awesome. Where'd you guys buy?
We live in Grand Blanc.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever got anything you need any help with in the future, this is my direct number. Be happy to help.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Have a fantastic day.
You also. Bye-bye.
Bye. On to the next. Guys, there's nothing wrong with being kind. I have a private hangout room going. If you guys want to come into the hangout and just chill in there and interact with me, we're going to try that. Is that something new that I'm doing? Good morning.
Hi, this is Anna. Leave a message.
They have the same last name as me.
Please leave your message for 248-525-1229.
We don't leave a message, guys. We want them to call back when they see the missed call. I want people to call me back or text me back. And every day I'll have a few callbacks or a few texts that I'm able to follow up with and create a lead. I got this new screenshot tool that I'm playing with. I didn't realize it actually captures video too, so that's cool.
forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 24850681225 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
All right, let's see. We've made 17 calls, talked to one person. Not bad ratio. I mean, it's the wrong number, but we talked to somebody. It was a real estate conversation.
Hello?
Good morning. Good morning. Calling for Stephen Carter.
No, I hit the wrong number. That was my ex-husband's number.
Do you still own the property on Marshall?
I don't own any property in Marshall.
Okay. Sound like not a very nice guy. So we get off the phone and we leave. On to the next. I usually don't ask for names on these calls because usually the name is wrong. We talk around the property until we get to a point.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 2.
So I typically don't ask for the name because a lot of times the name is not only wrong, but it will get us stuck talking on the name. And it's very easy to have that conversation go negative and then end when we get stuck talking about a name. Because I don't really care about the name. I'm just trying to talk to the property owner.
Hello, this is John Russo. Please leave your name, number, and I'll return the call. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or...
All of this data is all public information. So as far as me doing the screen share, I have no problem doing that because everything that I have here is all public data. Good morning. Calling about the property on Hazelhurst. Do I have the owner?
The property on Hazelhurst?
204 East Hazelhurst. I show that you're the owner. Do I have the right number?
Which property? What's the address?
204 East Hazelhurst.
I'm affiliated with that address, but I'm not. I don't know if it's for sale.
Gotcha. I'm a local broker, and I know it's not for sale. It's not listed or anything. This is a complete cold call. I was just trying to speak to the owner about the property.
The owners are actually my parents.
Okay, gotcha. Well, could you relay a message or have them give me a call back, or maybe you could help?
I could, yes. I could possibly. It depends on what it's for, because I know that their living situation's changed and they're considering buying and doing other things. That's why.
Well, here's the thing. We sold.
Phone call is kind of a shock to me.
Yeah, we have some property in the area that we're listing and we've sold. So I'm reaching out to the neighborhood. And so here we are just to see, not specifically just your parents. I'm calling everybody, seeing who's ready to sell, who's ready to buy. So that's where we are with this call.
Okay. Which property did you end up selling? Is it their neighbors or?
No, it's on the other side of the neighborhood. I just pulled every single piece of data in the whole zip code, so it's not like it's the neighbors across the street. This is what I've been calling in the area for a week or so now.
Okay. What's your is the phone number you called from the right phone number?
Yes, sir. This is my direct number, the 916 number.
Okay. And then what was your name?
I'm Jeremy, and I just had a question about 204 Hazelhurst, and specifically for the owners. If they're not looking to sell, it sounds like they might be looking to buy, so I was looking to establish a relationship with them if needed.
Okay. Do you actually have anyone local that would be handling these transactions?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be me. It would be my partner. I'm in California, and my partner's there local.
Okay. Because they know to buy for the buying of their home that they're actually looking for they've already got a realtor. So if they were to sell, I can relay your information, but I'm pretty sure they'd be handling it through their local and realtor that they're already working with. But I can pass along your information.
That'd be expected, and I could always be a backup. So this is my direct number, and that'd be great if you can relay the message.
Okay, sounds good, Jeremy. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Happy Friday.
Yep, bye.
There's nothing really there. We just had a nosy kid. I'll follow up with them, but we move on to the next. Nothing really there. That was just a waste of time. I didn't want to be rude.
Hello.
Good morning. This is Jeremy calling about your property on Marshall Street. Do I have the right number?
Wrong phone number, and don't call this number again, please.
Well, if it's the wrong number, why would I? Wrong number, and don't call this number again, please. Well, why would I, miss? Why would I?
Hello, this is Ashley.
Ashley, I was calling about 211 East Marshall, 211 East Marshall. Do I have the right number?
Yes.
Okay. I was calling to see if you guys were considering selling the property. We just listed and sold one down the road.
I am a realtor, and I sold that house last year.
Oh.
And no, he's not planning on moving.
Well, you wouldn't need our help then, huh?
Nope, sure wouldn't.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye. So I knew she was an agent because the system shows me that she's an agent, but I just wanted to call to say hello anyways. Nice lady. She was actually just the agent. She wasn't even the owner. That's what you call a C blocker or a P blocker for a property.
Hi, you've reached Matthew Shields. Sorry I'm not available right now. If you can leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Matthew Shields don't be answering the phone, it sounds like. Or he's on vacay. Come on, system. Wait for the system to catch up. It's moving slow. Sometimes it doesn't really connect with the Wi-Fi and it has to like reload itself. It has to do with my Wi-Fi, not the platform. A little coffee. Cheers. All right. Let's change the target up. Detroit, people aren't really answering the phone. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull. Okay. I'm just going to set some filters up. I just pulled like 50 leads in this area. This is a nicer area in Detroit called Corktown. So when I pull data, it will pull anything, like even if it's a bar or a restaurant. So I need to pull extract property types. So I'm not calling Moe's Tavern, you know. If you guys are paying attention to what I just did there, you saw exactly what I did to create this list. And so now that list will get populated when I pull more geo leads that meet that criteria. But for now, peace out, Instagram. It's kind of dead. Nothing's happening, so I'll go ahead and kill this live. All right. So we're still rolling on YouTube and Facebook. Facebook has the platform view. Let's take a look at the type of property that it is. I'm gonna look at the Zillow link. So it's supposed to be in like a nicer area.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 24851422211 is not available. I'm sorry, but the person you called has...
Oh, it's giving me just the properties here on the Saratoga Road. And then like none of the Zillow links work. I'm always doing like 20 different things at once. All right, let's get back into the calls. It's pretty simple with these calls. Hey, Judy, my name is Jeremy. I work with a group of investors nationwide. We're looking at your property, Saratoga, and with the market being so hot, would you consider selling for the right number? If the price was right, would you sell? Right? So it's simple, and then you just shut up and you let them talk. And you cannot force somebody to sell their property. They are either considering it, they are, or they're not right now. But everybody is a potential. So maybe in 5 years, great, put them in the database, follow up. You might be able to get referrals out of them, or they might do something sooner. Who knows? Let's check this one out. It says it's a multifamily and it's like owned by an investment company. So let's look at it. I wonder why none of these freaking properties are coming up in Michigan. Maybe they just don't like Zillow. I don't like Zillow either. Zillow killer, but I use it just to look at pictures and to look at what they say the property's worth. It's not ever exactly right, but it's close. It will show you recent sales so you can look at comps and shit. So it's not like I rely on Zillow, but since it's built into the systems I use, I'll look at it. Shit. I'm gonna utilize what's there with the mindset of knowing that it's not accurate. I don't like Zillow. And for you guys are realtors that are paying lots of money to Zillow, great. It does some of those buyer leads will work, but at the end of the day, you're not showing a huge return on investment. I know some realtors, some brokers, some teams that are dropping $100,000 a month on Zillow. And they're probably getting a return. They're probably getting a return of $2,000 or $3,000, and that's fine. And it works for them, and they believe in it. You guys don't have to do that. Get yourself RedX, get yourself Mojo, get yourself Vulcan, one of these platforms. Start dialing. Follow guys like me. Follow guys that are out there putting content out about calling, and just do it. Watch and apply. Learn, get better. Straight up. That's how I did it. That's how I've been doing it my whole life. I always go into a situation, I see who's doing it, and I watch them and I soak it up and apply it to how I do things, and boom. Just a matter of time, I'm closing deals or getting results, right? Climbing up on the wall chart. But if you're not doing it, if you're not putting it in action, you're not getting any results. Straight up. It's impossible. Not a lot going on here, guys. I'm going to kill this live. Thank you guys for those of you guys that tuned in. If you're a realtor, a broker, an agent, a wholesaler, an investor, and you need somebody to be making calls for you so you can close more deals. So that means you're already closing deals. If you need somebody to help you increase your results, let's talk. If you're making calls on your own and you're looking to get into it, but you just don't know where to start, I have a program that is built one-on-one to help you get started and get better with your prospecting. Let's go, guys. It's Friday. That means tomorrow's Saturday, the best day of the week to call, and then Sunday, even better day to call. So if you're planning vacations or going out of town and you're not killing it in real estate, if you're going out of town, if you're not taking the time off, not taking your laptop, you guys are missing out. Somebody's going to get that business. And if it's not you, you're going to be drinking Mai Tais instead of cold calling. You're missing out. Guys, figure out a way to do both. I'm here in the tropical island in the middle of the Florida Keys, and I'm grinding, and I'm going to go have fun later. I'm going to go kayaking, but I'm also going to focus on my foundation and make sure my business is going. Let's go, guys. Nobody's going to do it for you. I'll help you, but nobody's going to do it for you. So just get on the phone. Peace out, YouTube.